Harry Potter lived at number 4 Privet Drive with his horrible uncle and aunt and their hateful son Dudley. Harry was often locked in his room, and even though he is a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic when he was away from school. One evening, a house elf named Dobby appeared.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts, he will be in mortal danger.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Harry's best friend Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George arrived in a flying Ford Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. They flew him to their home, the Burrow, where Harry spent the rest of the summer before travelling by Floo Powder to Diagon Alley. Harry met up with Ron's sister Ginny and went with her to Flourish and Blots, where the famous wizard author Gilderoy Lockhart was signing his latest book.
Great Scott, is that? No, surely not. It is. It's Harry Potter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts.
Ah!
Bet you loved that, didn't you, Potter? Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Potter, you've got yourself a girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy.
Harry, we've missed the train! The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago! Oh no! What are we going to do? Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road. Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
Being sure to check that no one was watching, Ron and Harry took off in the old Ford Anglia.
Now all we've got to worry about are airplanes. I can't see anything in here. Phew, that was close. I think we're almost there. Uh-oh, I think the car's cutting out. Come on, car. Come on. Stop! Ron, where are you? Over here, Harry! The Whomping Willow's got me! Don't worry, Ron. I'll come and get you. Just hold on. I can't do anything else. Hurry up, Harry!
Hello and welcome everybody to the first episode of my playthrough through Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secret. Finally, we are at this game, playing this game. I was really looking forward to this one. It is one of my favorite Harry Potter games, if not the most favorite.
To cast a spell, press and hold the left mouse button.
That's right. Let's go. The mechanics are very similar to the first game. It is almost same. It works almost the same, but just much better. I would say it's much more refined and smooth.
This is a save book. Walk into them to save the current state of your game. When you faint, your game will automatically revert to the point where and when you last touched a save book.
Okay, so saving the game works exactly the same as in the first game. Okay, we already found few beans, which is great. Beans are also very much useful than in the last game. And I think I already mentioned it too many times while playing through Philosopher's Stone.
Hurry! This branch is squeezing me like a snake!
So after playing the Philosopher's Stone so recently, it really is a big difference by the Chamber of Secrets. I didn't even realize how much better it is. Okay, and the chocolate frogs actually now try to escape.
Aurora can open up magically locked objects such as chests and secret doors.
Okay, so hopefully it could be a first visiting card here. And it's not, it's just beans. But yeah, now we have very few beans, but this time we don't have to worry about giving the beans to Fred and George, because this is not, it's done differently in this game. You can trade at will with any student who is offering a trade, and you can do it anytime.
Thanks, Harry. Much appreciated. Oh no! Come back! Great. My dad won't be happy that I lost his flying car. Anyway, we better get a move on. We don't want Professor Snape catching us out so late.
Okay, so the car is away, and now we have to get back to Hogwarts. Another save point.
To jump, run to the ledge and press the right mouse button. Try collecting the beans on all the ledges, Harry.
Okay, so as Ron said, we will try to collect all the beans,
I should collect as
which
many
are
as I can.
here.
They'll come in handy later.
Also, this game, in this game, I will also try to complete it for 100%, but this time it should be much easier because the game will let us backtrack to all the levels. If it won't let us to a certain level, it will give us option to buy the cards from the students that are trading them. Okay, that sounded just a Lumos spell. I thought it was maybe a card or something. What's here and the secret? More beans, we already have 20. And the first visiting card is here.
There are 50 of these scattered throughout Hogwarts. Each time you collect 10 new bronze cards, you're given a permanent stamina increase. Pressing the escape key will allow you to access the Folio Magi and look at the wizard cards you've collected thus far.
So yeah, as explained by the narrator, this time the visiting cards aren't just collectibles, but they all have some uses. And they are split into 3 colors: bronze, which we just picked up, then silver, which will give us a key, but we will see what will the silver cards do later once the game introduces them to us. And then there are gold visiting cards, which are simply for collectibles.
The rain has stopped. At least we'll be dry when we get expelled. Come on! We'd better get up to the school.
Okay, let's go to the school, and we could do a small exploring right away in here. But I actually think I will just grab this chest and go to the school, because we will get back here anyway, so we will explore it here later. I see another card there, but we are not able to get to the card at the moment.
The Gryffindor dormitory is just over here to the right, remember?
Okay, and we are inside, and it looks very similar to the first game, but with some changes. And for example, the first change is in front of us. This room wasn't here, and it leads to the Gryffindor dormitory, or the Gryffindor common room.
Finally, there's the portrait of the Pink Lady. Give her the password and let's go to bed. I thought you'd have the password. Why would I have the password? Why would I have it? I've been with you since we got here. You're right. I better know who would have it.
There you are.
Right on time.
I heard the most incredible story about you two getting expelled over a flying car.
Hermione, please, we're tired. Could you just tell us what the password is?
Wattlebird.
It's good to see you again, Harry.
There you two are. Brilliant entrance. Got the year off with a bang. Mum's furious, by the way.
You two should hear about the bean trading system we've set up.
It's based on Bertie Bott's every flavour beans.
Fred, myself and several of our associates have set up trading opportunities throughout Hogwarts.
Some of us will occasionally have an item to trade. If you have enough beans, we'll trade with you.
Where are we supposed to get all these beans?
They're hidden all over the place.
It's not hard to find them. You should have enough to start trading in no time.
It'll be a pleasure doing business with you, I'm sure.
Once inside the common room, Harry was greeted by the cheers of his fellow Gryffindors. Harry and Ron became Gryffindor heroes due to their little accident with the Whomping Willow. Harry slept well that night and looked forward to his first day at Hogwarts.
Good morning, Harry.
It's time for our Defense Against the Dark Arts lesson with Professor Lockhart. I just love his books. He's such a brilliant writer. Defense Against the Dark Arts on the 3rd floor. Follow us.
Okay, so now what awaits us is the Defense Against Dark Arts. We were also explained how the trading works here, but I actually don't want to go there, since this is a new location that was in the previous game. I would maybe like to explore
Hello there, young
just
Potter.
a little bit.
Heading to the common room, are we?
And we are here. It looks almost exactly the same as in the first game, but in the first game we were not able to be here. We just saw it in a cutscene. So there's a save book, and I want to check if there is something up here. And we can see Percy.
Hello, Harry. Excellent flying yesterday, really excellent.
Thank you, Percy. And there's nothing here. So I will just quickly save and we can continue. Okay. There was, if you noticed, there was also a small cauldron which will be used for making potions in this game, which is also great. But for that we will also have to wait after the potion making is introduced. And I can see the door were left open since the time we entered the school. Yes, so there are also these mirrors as they were in the first game. You can look for secrets behind them. This time it's just some beans. And I think now we can go to the staircase. But maybe first of all, this is one of those traders. Yes, but they have nothing to trade. But these are how the traders looks like. They are just standing on the same place and they have a bean in their hand waiting for someone to trade with them. Okay, this is something we can do nothing about yet. So we will have to also wait for that. And I will want to check down here. This statue also. So here's another secret. And it has a chest and another one of those potion cauldrons. And now we have picked up, I think this was the first silver card that we have found. Okay, and I will be checking each card we collect at the end of the episode. For now, let's just continue.
Harry, defense against the dark arts is up here.
Try to hurry, Harry. We'll get to see Gilderoy Lockhart in person.
And this is again one of those things that changed, and that's the moving staircases. Now we actually have them in game and they actually move, which is a nice touch in my opinion. Okay, we have another bronze card.
Hi, would you consider a trade?
And after having 10 of them, we will of course have a higher amount of health. And this would be portrayed by the second health bar.
Oh, hello, Nick.
Even after all these years, I still find new secrets in Hogwarts. Here's a special area that you can unlock only if you collect all 40 silver wizard cards. For every 10 silvered cards you collect, you'll get a key that will allow you to open one of the 4 locks on the door. See if you can find all 40 silver wizard cards hidden throughout Hogwarts and the grounds.
Okay, so now we have the explanation for what the silver cards do. Each 10 of the cards will give us a key for the door, which are right here, and then we can enter there. The door contains a bonus challenge where you can collect the collectible golden cards. And the golden cards are just probably one of the most iconic visiting cards probably you can find in game. Okay, so there's also nothing. We can't go up here, but I will grab this chest. Okay. And let's move to the defense against the dark arts, which should be now above us. With just one more floor. And yes, there is a Ron waiting for us. And okay.
You remember where it is, don't you? I'd better get out of here. Filch might be lurking nearby.
Well, well, well. I heard a crash, and what do I find? Mr. Harry Potter and a broken, irreplaceable antique vase.
Argus Filch, the caretaker, was loathed by every student at Hogwarts. Some thought his cat, Mrs. Norris, spied on students.
Honestly, it just fell. What was that?
Hey, what you talking about?
I heard a voice.
Hearing voices won't get you off. I'll mark this down against you. Now move along while I clean this up.
I must have been hearing things.
So we got a little jumped by a Filch and his cat. Let's explore more secrets now and then go to defense against dark arts. So this is one of the enemies that we could see also in the previous game, but now you can get rid of them by throwing them into the hole, if I can actually manage to. Okay. Okay, I will do it like this instead, and it will give us beans. But if we won't do this, they can actually get up and try to grab your beans again. So you either have to flipendo them and throw them into the hole or avoid them. Oh, there's the glass, but there is one more secret right here. And it's again beans. Which is great because these times we will be using the beans much more than before.
My fame makes an introduction unnecessary, but I'll delight you with one anyway. I am Gilderoy Lockhart, Order of Merlin, 3rd class. Honorary member of the Dark Force Defense League, and 5-time winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award. Ah, I see you've all bought a complete set of my books. Well done. Today, we shall be learning the Rictus Sempra spell. Rictus Sempra is very useful when stunning certain pesky creatures such as Cornish pixies. Who wants to be first? Harry Potter, will you step down here, please?
Lucky.
Clear your mind completely, Harry. Don't even think about me. And concentrate on the symbol in front of you. See the wand? It's going to move its way around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 parts. You must hit all of the arrows correctly in order to progress to the next round. Ready to try? Round 1, begin!
So we are learning the Sempra, and it's again same as in the first game. We need to follow the shape to learn it, but this time we are not using the mouse but the arrow keys.
Well done, Harry.
And I think it's much easier this way, but maybe a little too easy. But then again, at least we will get some points for Gryffindor, and this time the points matter much more than in the previous game. I'm not sure if you can actually lose the House Cup, but if you collect the points, you will get access to the Bean bonus room, and that will give you, of course, more beans, and thanks to that, you can use them for trading. Oh, I didn't know it would have another try. Okay. So I said it was easy, and then I immediately failed. But I didn't realize we could go another try. Okay, now without any mistakes. Hopefully. And we have it.
Fabulous work, Harry! Aren't you glad you've learned from the likes of me? You've now completed the exercise. 15 points to Gryffindor. You've learned Rictus Sempra. You didn't do as well as I did the first time, but then who could? Now, how about a turn in the spell practice arena? Welcome, Harry Potter, to my famous Rictus Sempra challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which will be found at the top of this tower. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you will find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. Try and find them all. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you. Ready to begin? Good luck! 3, 2, 1, go!
So Professor Lockhart explained to us how the challenges work in this game. It is completely the same, but this time it is with a timer, as you can see above, Harry. but in my opinion it's not actually possible to run out of this timer. You would have to be, well, away from keyboard to run out of the timer, and each time you collect a star the timer will increase, but I think that the more time you have left, the more points you will get at the end. But I think that I will leave the challenge for the next episode, and now we just need to check the visiting cards. So we have Esper Starkey, the river troll in quest. Oh, who is this one? Okay, I'm not sure. It's Almery Sawbridge. Okay, the name is up here, but not in the subtitles. That is strange. And then we have Ethelred the Ever-Ready Medieval. Oh, Ever-Ready. Medieval dates unknown. And from the silver cards we have Andros the Invincible. Okay, that's the visiting cards. And as I said, this should be all for this episode. If you liked it, leave a like or dislike if you disliked it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.